A hunter must hunt.
Less than 3. Yes, sir. What are you doing, step bro?
A hunter must hunt.
Alright, I'm getting water and then we're starting. Gird your loins.
What are you doing, step bro?
I'm getting water, you fucking degenerates! What are you doing, step broing me while I'm getting water?
A hunter must hunt.
Nearly 1 year as an Abdul supporter Bogu.
A hunter must hunt.
5 months equals 5 wrinkles.
Okay, turn this shit down. Yes, it's a banger, but turn this shit down. Alright! Streaming! Streaming! We are streaming now! Welcome! Welcome once again to twitch.tv, where we will be doing some bullshit. Probably some Hack the Box stuff. We're gonna be doing some Hack the Box stuff. Today is Cthulhu Cthursday, so we do take on, we do welcome more significant challenges, up to and sometimes including Hack the Box mediums. Yes, indeed, we do brave the Hack the Box medium, the occasional Hack the Box medium now and then. So, yes, we will be doing that today. If everyone in chat donates 69 bits each, that's a nice number of bits. Alhazred agreed to do a hot tub hacking stream. I'm not above it. Like, you know what? We can do it at DEF CON. You know what? We in a month is going to be DEF CON, and we can do it there. Okay? In a month, we can do it at DEF CON. So if you guys want a hot tub hacking stream, I'll get with all the rest of the Footpix clan, and we'll do a hot tub hacking stream. We just need Wi-Fi at the, Al is a big fan of Minions. He is not. He is not. He's not gonna go see the Minions movie. Monitors on Hack the Box. I'm obvious. We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna pick from some boxes. All boxes from Hack the Box are on the table, except for insane boxes. We typically don't do insane boxes, just because insane boxes often require a lot more head banging, and they don't make for good, interesting stream content. Yeah. So I just find they're not good for stream content. I've done plenty of insane boxes in my time. I don't avoid them on stream because because I'm afraid of them. I avoid them because they're not good content. There's a balance that needs to be struck between beating my head against a wall to show you guys the reality of hacking sometimes, and just being stuck not doing anything for like 3.5 hours because we can't figure out what to do. And the balance, we need to strike that balance, okay? The Dark Matter with 8 months of re-indoctrinations into the cult. Welcome back to the All Has Red team. Susvarus with 21 months. Yes, sir, indeed. My goodness, Susvarus, welcome back to the All Has Red team, my friend. Thanks for supporting the stream for, like, literally since I've been doing it. Psycho as well with the 21 months. Haven't seen you in a while, Psycho. I hope all is well. John Doe Norris with the 1 Tegel Biddy. What am I doing, Step Bro? I'm getting water, idiot. Let's see. Gilco with the 11 months. Nearly 1 year as an Abdul supporter. I'm a white guy. Little bit, don't call me Abdul. A little bit cringe. I tolerate the use of the name Al-Hazred because it's technically not a grammatically correct. It's not a grammatically correct Muslim name. Like real Middle Eastern people named Al-Hazred do not exist because the name is not correct grammatically. So I find that acceptable to use. But Abdul's a little bit cringe. Dizzle Rizzle with the 5 months re-indoctrination. It's called. Welcome back to the All Has Red team, my friend. Thanks for supporting the stream. Etsy Sec, you've been indoctrinated by Chad B. Noob. Welcome back to the All Has Red team. It's good to have you. Hello, Math, Chad B. Noob. Or no, that you gift. I just thank you for gifting the sub.
Hunter must hunt.
Hello and Matt, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu fought into the both of you. Esperos with the 8-month re-indoctrination into the cult. Welcome back, Esperos. Abdul Hazra is literally the guy's name. I'm aware of that, Gilco. I'm 100% aware of that. I'm 100% aware of it. I understand what the name comes from. Yes. But Al-Hazred is not a correct name. That name was a fictional name invented by a white guy and used as a pen name early on in his teenage years, and then he wrote it into his mythos later on. The name Al-Hazred just sounds cool. It's not actually Arabic in origin. It is incorrect grammatically. Abdul is not incorrect grammatically. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyday Script Kitty, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu fought into you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome once again to tv.twitch, where you can view such marvels as women licking mics and some men licking mics as well, and doing what they very loosely and generously refer to as ASMR. You can view people playing. You can view people malding over malding because their exploits don't work on fictional boxes designed to make their lives miserable. You can view people running digital marbles down digital ramps. You can even sometimes, if you look hard enough, see people playing video games. I spent the last week setting up a server to run vulnerable VMs and bridge them into my home network. It's pretty nice to have. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Malding over adminer. That was the only part of that box I really didn't like. I was really pissed about adminer. The Privesk threw me for a loop initially, but that's just because I was already like 6 or 7 hours into that stream, and I was tired, I was cranky, and I just wanted a softball for once because it was a medium on TryHackMe, and I figured there had to be a softball coming at some point. The Privesk turned out to be something I'd never seen before, and I did get there, and I came back for like 20 minutes to show you how it was done. Anthony J.A. with the 138 Tig old biddies. Chad B. Noob has indoctrinated Everyday Script Kitty immediately after the follow. You're indoctrinated into the cult, as tends to happen. Thank you so much, Chad B. Noob. We also floated the idea, saw an interesting float of an idea on Twitter. InfoSec commune? Yes? InfoSec commune. Like, wait, this idea has kind of been floating around as a joke between the three of us. But not the three of us, between like the group who was in Lake Tahoe. What if we just did Lake Tahoe all the time and just like rented or bought a house somewhere and we just like lived together like one of those content creator houses until we all hated each other and the whole situation blew up. What if we did that? And I'm not against it. I am not against it. I am in no way against it. So just floating that idea. InfoSec Hype House. Got to use log poisoning on a box yesterday for the first time. Yeah, nice. Nice. Log poisoning is a cool exploit. All right. Shall we get started? Shall we begin with our... Let's at least figure out what we're going to be hacking, okay? Let me get logged into HacktheBox because it takes like 40 minutes every single time. Because I have to log in an incognito window because otherwise... Because Dashlane will cuck me otherwise. Dashlane has doxed me like every single time that I fail to open an incognito window.
What are you doing,
What are we doing step broing me already? There's nothing to what are you doing step bro. I'm not doing anything. I'm logging in. There's not even anything can be what are you doing step bro now. Anything can be what are you doing step bro. It's just there are no rules. Like there's no laws. There are no laws to what are you doing step bro. This is out of control. Oh good. FYI, the new release on Saturday is Red Panda, an easy machine, Linux. So I want to see every single person in chat. I want to see you in the Discord when we do that new box when it's released on Saturday, okay? I want to see every single one of you in there because we got the study group back together and we need more people. We need people to get in there. We need to get in there and start hacking stuff, okay? You all wanted the study group again. We've done this. We're doing the study group. Get your fucking asses in here and do it on Saturday. I can't. I have to. Unacceptable. The dark matter. It's fine. It's fine. Username enumeration leading to full account takeover was a bit of a mad attack cap. That's pretty cool, Gambit. Nice find. It's a box made from North Korea's Red Star OS? Oh, that's fucking sick. Wait, that's awesome. Really? Red Star, is it really? It's made from their, like, so, for those who don't know, North Korea has, like, kind of their own state operating system that they call Red Star OS, I think. It's just Linux with, like, a Korean flag as the default desktop background. I have no clue, but that'd actually be funny. That would be funny. It's true. That would be quite funny. Alrighty. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. We're not going to be doing that today. I'm not allowed to do active machines on stream, so we will be doing other machines. Boy, do I love logging in twice to get to the good version of HacktheBox. That's my favorite part of HacktheBox.
Listen.
What am I listening to? What? It's actually Hannah Montana Linux? That's just... I mean, I mean, that would be funny, no question. That would definitely be very funny. People keep saying, I get that you want to do monitors. I'm going to put it in the poll. We're going to do a poll. This is how we do these things. Oh, you Temple OS? That wouldn't even be hard. Every user on Temple OS runs in kernel mode. There is no, and plus there's no networking in Temple OS. So hacking doesn't really come into play. There's no networking and there's not even any user mode. Okay. So we wanted to see monitors. Where's that one at? Take a look at that. Make sure it's not like an insane box and people are trying to troll me. Monitors. I have not done it yet. Seems reasonable. Linux box. There is a cactus in the image. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, what other boxes do you guys want to see? What boxes do you guys want to see? Say it in chat if there's a box you want to see. A Windows machine. I know you always want to see a Windows machine. We'll make sure to get some Windows machines in here. Devil, Unobtainium. I'll definitely put monitors in here. Monitors is Linux. Unobtainium? I'm just checking all these boxes to make sure they're not crazy. Unobtainium is also a Linux box. Seems reasonable. We'll put that one in there. I do not do these boxes ahead of time. One of the reasons that we do the poll is to make it even more obvious that I've not done the box ahead of time and I don't know what we're going to do. Whatever box we do, I will be tackling blind. Devil? We want to get some Windows boxes in there. Is Devil Windows by any chance? It is. Devil is actually Windows. So we'll put that one in there. Okay. Monteverde for AD fans. I believe we've done that one. But Devil is really easy. If we get a really easy one, we'll do another box. You know me. Okay, we'll put Monteverde in there for AD. Okay, any other chances? Did you mean blindfolded? No. How would I do it blindfolded? I'd just have to have all the commands. I'd have to, like, put on text-to-speech and have it read all the commands out to me. That just sounds tedious. Yeah, I get text-to-speech, but why would that be interesting? Why would that be interesting to watch? It's the same shit. It's just with a lot of typos. Armageddon and sec notes is regret. Armageddon. Armageddon was asked for first, so I'll throw that in there. Armageddon is a Linux box. Okay. Get your votes in, friends. Al is such an ableist? No, I'm just saying it doesn't make for good stream content just to do text-to-speech to all of my commands. Or all of my command output. Man in the middle, Rayo and DevBoot. Thank you for the follow. Twitch plays Try Hack Me. Yeah, that would be actually kind of funny. That would actually be kind of funny, yes. But then you just get the same crap where you would just get the... The problem with it is, it would be like that one section, east of Pewter City. Who remembers Twitch Plays Pokemon, okay? Who remembers the lightning in a bottle that was? I was there for all of it, okay? I was there for all of Twitch Plays Pokemon. Almost all of it. I was there on Bloody Sunday. I watched us release the based ABBBK, okay? I was there when we caught Bird Jesus, when we caught Zapdos. I was there for based Bird Jesus and all of his exploits. Okay, I was there for all of it. But do you remember that section east of Pewter City? That section east of Pewter City, which has the wall that if you go one tile down, it hops. You hop over it. You can't go back up. And you have to walk all the way to the left again, and we could not get past that. Literally, the coder had to invent democracy mode just to get past that, because we just couldn't get past that. And then we got stuck in Giovanni. Later on, we got stuck in we got stuck in Team Rocket's hideout, or was it Giovanni's gym? I don't remember. Point is, there was some. Imagine those parts of Twitch Plays Pokemon, but the whole thing. That's what Twitch Plays Try Hack Me would be. Even if you did the simplest possible machine, you have to type a bunch of commands into the terminal, and if one person types a different letter, the whole thing's invalid. It would be like the section east of Pewter City, literally constantly. Unobtainium looks like it was selected. Unobtainium was selected. So let's go ahead and get started. Interesting idea, but wouldn't work for us, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, you'd have to do democracy mode basically the whole time, but in my opinion, democracy mode kind of ruined the magic of Twitch Plays Pokemon. The magic of Twitch Plays Pokemon was in the chaos of it. Was in the, like, controlled chaos of it. That was the magic of Twitch Plays Pokemon, what made it so riveting. The democracy mode let us progress in the game, but in general, it was less interesting than anarchy mode, okay? Unobtainium, let's go over here. I bet a Twitch Plays Try Hack Me would turn into the how can we escape the VM and pwn the streamer's box almost immediately. You're way overestimating. You are drastically overestimating the intelligence of Twitch chat. What is a VM? Yeah. All right, we've started up Unobtainium. Now, for those who don't remember, Unobtainium is the magic metal material that they really want in the Avatar movie. I know most people don't remember the Avatar movie at all. The movie has had a remarkably little effect on the cultural zeitgeist. We just don't remember it at all. And James Cameron is like, well, yep, totally. The second one's coming out at some point. Buddy, it's been like 11 years. It was in the core, too? Okay, well, yes, my mistake. The core, apparently. That cultural icon, the core. In which they literally launch a bunch of nuclear, like blow up a bunch of nuclear weapons in the Earth's core because it's spinning too erratically, or because they stopped it from spinning or something. I don't know. Who cares? All right. Hack the box. Unobtainium. I have an ominous feeling, chat. I have an ominous feeling about this box. I feel like this one's going to be a Mulder. Is anyone else feeling like that? I feel like this one's going to be a fat Mulder. But that's okay. Unobtainium. Okay, we start up Tmux. So, again, as always...
Talk to me, Goose.
Talk to me, Goose. Unobtainium is a general trope of extremely rare mineral. I'm aware of that. Thank you. Yes. I never even watched that shit. The core is like... It's quintessential B-movie fluff. Like, it's just garbage science. It's entertaining to some people. It's a cult movie. You either like it or you don't. It's like CW shows. You like me from the outside, I look at shows like The Flash. I see clips from shows like Flash, and I'm like, why the fuck do people watch this garbage? Like, why are people watching this? And the answer is cult stuff. People get weird. Hack the box. .ovpn. My favorite B movie ever. Honestly, my favorite one has to be Moonfall. I saw that one with Helen of Troy when she was in town earlier this year, and it was fucking incredible. And we get a restart pause, which means our VPN is fucked up. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix that.
A hunter must
I've been on an A24 binge lately. Oh, Testoni. You're having a good time with that, I'm sure. I can recommend... I love A24. A24 is the best thing going on in Hollywood, or in the best thing going on in movies right now. And literally, I don't think they can be stopped. I don't think they can be stopped. Okay. They're out of control. Okay. A24 cannot be stopped. They're releasing a movie this weekend. A stop motion movie starring a shell with tennis shoes is coming out, and I'm considering going to see it. That's my conviction to A24. That I would skip the new Thor movie to go see that. I cannot wait to see that one. It does look well animated and cute, so I am considering going to see it. How do I fucking get in? Okay, here. Lamb was the slowest paced movie that had me on. Yeah, I loved Lamb. Lamb was pretty good. Lots of symbolism going on, obviously. A24 does get a little up its own ass with symbolism. It's a little heavy-handed sometimes. But I happen to enjoy that kind of thing, so it works for me. I think this is the one. Yeah. Let's just regenerate here. And we'll download a new one. Okay. Okay, let's move this to the folder where I keep my stuff. Just trying to get my VPN file figured out. 1 second, everybody. Delete that. Let's change the name of this. Let's see if we can get connected. Okay, let's try it now. There we go. We get the initialization sequence completed. We're good. Ex Machina. Dude, I fucking love Ex Machina. Ex Machina made me think about, like, the way consciousness works in an entirely different way. And that's what you want out of a movie. I'm not saying that you can't go to a nice Marvel movie and just kind of turn your brain off and enjoy the nice special effects and stuff like that. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It's not. People enjoy Marvel movies for a good reason. They're just raw entertainment, which is fine. But they're like the McDonald's of the movie genre, right? Marvel is like the McDonald's of movies. It's fine to have McDonald's. It is genuinely fine, and some people love it. But do you really want McDonald's every single meal? Looking at eBPF with Rust. Yeah, I saw his tweet where he mentioned he wrote his first eBPF in Rust, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Ex Machina. If you haven't seen Ex Machina, highly recommend that one. You'll be on your seat the whole edge of your seat the whole fucking time, and it's just and you're gonna it'll probably change the way you think about some things. And yeah, we do have The Boys season finale, which means I'm not allowed to go to Reddit. We're DNS black holing Reddit for the entire day until I have time to watch the. I'm gonna DNS black hole Reddit at the router until we have time to go to watch The Boys tomorrow, because the fucking dumb subreddit is gonna be blowing up with spoilers the whole fucking day from people who fucking pirated it from New Zealand or got a VPN in New Zealand and watched it super early or something. A ghost. Oh, I have not seen a ghost story. But yeah, that was A24 as well. We do have, we can ping it now. We do see it as probably a Linux machine based on the time to live. Okay, let's paste in the IP address and let's see what we get. 80 and 22. What'd you think of the new Top Gun? It slaps. The new Top Gun is fucking great. Highly recommend that one. The Green Knight is great. Love the Green Knight. I have a hard time pointing to a single A24 movie I don't like. I think I actually got COVID because of an A24 movie. If I were to trace it back, I'm pretty sure COVID has an incubation period of about 3 to 5 days. So in order to have COVID, when I did, I think I must have caught it from seeing an A24 movie called Men. And I saw the trailers for Men before I went, and I saw that it was A24, so I was instantly on board. But I guarantee you, if you see that movie, try to guess if you watch the movie Men, try to guess how it's going to end as it starts. Try to guess how it's going to end. I guarantee you will guess amazingly wrong. I guarantee you will guess amazingly wrong. That was a fucking trip. What's an A24 movie? A24 is a movie studio. They make movies like any other movie studio. And I happen to very much like what they're putting down. We do see a number of things. 31337. Is this one of the top 1,000 ports purely because of CTFs? All right, let's take a look. What I like about A24 is all their movies are new concepts. They're all like somebody had a cool artistic idea and decides to make a movie about it. It's not just making the same fucking movie again by the same fucking corporate machine with the same special effects, the same characters, same everything. They do a different thing every time, and it's always very imaginative and thought-provoking, and it's often horror too. They love horror. Which I love because I love horror. Let's go ahead and get burp as well, just in case. I don't know if we're going to need it, but can't hurt. Do you use VirtualBox? I do use VirtualBox for the stream. I use VMware Workstation Pro for work.
Must hunt.
Smile.
And specifically very weird horror. I love weird horror. If I watch a horror movie and I'm like, that's just fucking weird, I love it. That's often what I say. I love weird shit. I watched Hereditary again recently, and I've been kind of down a rabbit hole about how awesome that movie is. Hereditary fucking slaps. Hereditary is like my favorite horror movie of like the last decade at least. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know why I don't just... I pinned it to the taskbar. I don't know why I just don't click on it down there. I watched Midsommar again. Midsommar is fucking fantastic. I think I like Hereditary a bit more, though. I think I just like Hereditary a little bit more than Midsommar. Both excellent, excellent movies. And especially if you like the whole horror genre. But I do think I like Hereditary a little bit more. Hereditary is just so gripping. It's almost nauseating in how unsettling it is. Sazalik, that great interview. Congrats. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Sorry, we don't usually talk about movies a lot on this stream, but we're just getting the box started up, so... Alright, let's start this up. We go into burp. What is the IP address again? 10.10.10.235. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. So it looks like we can download .zip. There are downloads we can get. It's in a downloads directory I'm seeing. View page source. Is this this looks pretty simple. We do see a Debian and a Red Hat. Downloads and checksums.txt. Okay. So we can start GoBuster on this to have our let's get nmap tac going. 235. Okay. We got that going. Let's start GoBuster as well. TXT PHP. We'll do 20 threads. Okay, images and downloads. you like weird and unsettling horror movies and watch Under the Skin, I love Under the Skin. Which also is an A24 movie. Do you really think I'm going to miss an A24 movie that also has Scarlett Johansson in it? Fuck no, dude. No, that's top of the list. No, you know what you should see? That's if you an A24 movie that's not a horror movie. We're talking like Everything Everywhere All at Once. You need like I highly recommend Everything Everywhere All at Once. Super, super good. Okay. All right. What was the other ports that were open? Before I go downloading stuff, which obviously I'm supposed to do, let's check out. There was 8443 was open too, wasn't it? Let's check that out really quickly. That's probably SSL, I would say. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So we get some API stuff. 401 unauthorized. Let's look at the certificate. This is the burp certificate. I'm going to have to turn it off. Let's just turn burp off and load the... I wish somehow Firefox could tell the difference. It looks like it's a Kubernetes cluster, though. Which means you guys are probably... Okay, we're going to need a search, research, tax CA. No, this was from Try Hack Me. So we're going to need a certificate to authenticate ourselves. Let's see. More information. View certificate. Yeah, K3S server CA. Looks like it is a Kubernetes cluster. That was from the box search? Oh, okay, my bad. Then I don't remember. Let me turn on the fan here. There we go. I am for Dam. Thank you for the follow. White Koala. White Koala, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu Fountain to the both of you. John Doe Norris, thank you so much for the 1 Tegel biddy. Ayurayo, thank you for the first time Prime indoctrination into the cult. Standard Error, thank you for the follow. Cthulhu Fountain to you. Metakin with the 6-month re-indoctrination. And Elliptical Curves, thank you for the follow. Okay, so again, a Kubernetes cluster, it wants a certificate, which we don't have. Let's try 31337. Did Nmap figure out what that was? It is a NodeJS Express framework. So there's something on 31337. SSL record too long. If we just HTTP. We appear to be getting a JSON reply, but... So it returns application JSON, and that's why the... but it's not returning anything, I don't think. It's returning an empty data set. So, don't know what's going on there. I have a career question. Does working in the SOC involve pen testing? No, probably not. If not, why when I read about it, it seems boring and more management-oriented compared to pen testing? Because that's on the defensive side of cybersecurity. You're not a big dick sexual tyrannosaurus. Like, no, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. It's just a different thing. When you start learning about cybersecurity, what the first thing you learn is that there's like no one just does cybersecurity. People find there are lots of little enclaves in cybersecurity, lots of little specializations, and some people find SOC work engaging. If you find it boring, then it's just not for you. But there's probably another piece of cybersecurity that you would enjoy more. Offensive cybersecurity is what I do. Penetration testing and red teaming. And obviously, I find that more interesting than SOC work. But not everyone would be that way. I want to do red team because I'm a degenerate. I would not say degenerates do red team, personally. All right, so we looked at 10.251. Is this a web server as well? Lots of weird ports open on this one. 404 page not found. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go down a rabbit hole with... well, I don't think it's probably a rabbit hole. I think we probably just want to go ahead and download the... 51. Tech SV 10. Is it 235? I keep forgetting. It's 235. Okay. There are more... The benefit to being on the defensive side is that there are more jobs available. There are definitely more jobs available on the defensive side. I would say only like 10% of the industry is the offensive portion. The rest of them are all defensive. Previous one at Express.js, possible vulnerabilities. I mean, possibly. I mean, we're just... Right now, I'm just making sure I don't not enumerate any ports. So while that goes, let's just go back to the port 80. I guess we'll download this one because this one we can potentially install, I suppose. So let's go ahead and grab that. We should probably start popping that thing open and looking around in it. Okay, it's got to finish downloading first. Red team is what got me into cyber. I thought that was the coolest. Now I love doing blue team. That's very common, yeah. Because when you think of cyber, when you find out about offensive cybersecurity, people tend to think that that's just the coolest shit. Because they just don't know what the rest of cybersecurity looks like yet. And that's totally reasonable. Is OSCP Zen? What do you mean is OSCP Zen? What do you mean by that? I was definitely not Zen while doing my OSCP. I was in no way Zen. Okay, let's unzip Unobtainium here. Okay. So we just have a Debian package. Can we extract? How do we extract a Debian package? I learned how to do this just the other day. For Sea Surfer. Is it just a zip? Is it just D package? Is it going to remember? It's not going to remember. I want to know what files are inside of it. You notice I did this just the other day on Sea Surfer, and I've already forgotten how to do it. Oh, yeah, ARX. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay. So we've extracted it. Here's the control. Here's the data. This looks normal. This looks like what I saw the other day. What is Debian binary? 2.0. It's just a version. tar tac xvzf control.tar.gz. Okay. CD into control. or cat control. Felamos.
Hunter must hunt.
Very likely username. Likely username here. Let's go ahead and grab that sumbitch. Let's get some notes going. We're just trying to figure out. Presumably we can install this, which we're gonna do eventually. But I'm trying to find out some more information. Maybe there's hard-coded credentials or something of that nature somewhere in here. We're looking for anything that looks out of place. And any information we can glean from it is useful. Unobtainium. Wonder if Felamos has a GitHub. Okay. So I'm putting that into my Obsidian notes right here. Just taking notes as we go. Homepage, unobtainium.hackthebox, description, client. So whatever this is, it's part of a client-server architecture. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us a whole lot of... Oh, it is a chat application. Okay, so it's a chat client of some kind. Let's see. What else are we dealing with? Cat post RM. Delete the link to the binary. So this is what to do if you install it. Okay, so it's Electron. So notably about Electron apps, is that they tend to be full of holes. Electron tends to be, has been well known for vulnerabilities. Very well known for vulnerabilities. Yeah, it sets a setUID binary as well, Chrome Sandbox. It does set a setUID binary. What else? What other things? Control and MD5 sums. Okay, we don't care about that. Let's do the data. Let's look at data. Tartech XZ. Okay, so apparently Z does not indicate gunzip. Okay, so a bunch of crap. What did we get here? We have opt. We had the opt and the user. Okay, this will be easier if we just open it in the file browser. I believe the box Atom was some Electron app that had a CVE. Electron apps are notoriously full of holes. So we're probably looking for some kind of a remote code execution vulnerability, I would assume. But I can't say that for sure. We're obviously going to find out. We're just starting this box, so... just looking this one first. Share. Unobtainium desktop. This appears to be a binary. Changelog. We might want to take a look at that changelog, actually. Let's see what's in here. Package created. We have this Felamos guy again. I can almost guarantee you that's a username. So if we find a password, we can definitely... We don't get any information as far as what might have been. This looks like probably just... just images. So nothing too interesting there. Let's look in the options directory. Got a bunch of shared object files here. This looks like stuff involved with Chrome here. Whatever this app is, it looks like it runs in some kind of a headless browser. which is pretty common these days. Discord runs in a headless browser on PCs. Pretty common to have, like, Discord is a Node.js app that runs in a headless browser. Speaking of headless browsers, let me just start up Stream Raiders really quickly. Stream Raiders also runs in a headless browser on my machine. We're taking our time with this one. It's clear that this box is going to require us to be a little bit more meticulous. So we're probably not going to be hacking the mainframe for a little bit yet. There's a lot to look at here. There's a lot to explore. The next step after we do this is probably going to be to fire up the application itself, and also fire up what might we want to run alongside the application. We probably want to install the application and run it alongside, and run it to play around with it and see what it does. But what might we want to run alongside of it? When we fire up this application, what might we want to run alongside of it? I mean, yeah, you could use GDB, but GDB is a little bit lower level than I was thinking. Redacted was along the lines of what I was thinking. I want to see its networking communications. I want to capture its packets. So I'm probably going to go with Wireshark. So yeah, I was thinking of running Wireshark alongside of it. You don't just want to jump straight to GDB. Not with an Electron app like this, because you're going to be seeing, like, you're going to be seeing too low level to see. You're going to miss the forest for the trees. Let's look at the forest first before we start looking at individual trees, so to speak. This is some kind of a networking. It says it's a chat application, so my guess is it's going to be making networking requests. I want to see what domains it's making networking requests out to. I want to see what its get and post requests look like. I want to see. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. I don't think I think you don't think to install this app. You don't have to. You can just run it straight from here. The binary is right here, right in here. I bet you can just run it straight from here. I may try to do that just to show it off. But we haven't gotten there yet. Again, we're taking our time with it. We're gonna have to be just a little bit. We're probably gonna have to be just a little bit more meticulous with this one, right? We're going to take our time with this, okay? On Electron apps, you can see directly the JavaScript code. No need for a debugger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. GDB is too low level to see anything of use. I'm trying to explain, the reason people watch this stream is so you can see my general thought process in dealing with this application. They're presenting me with an application of some kind, and so the first step is to pull it apart and look for anything obvious that sticks out to me in here. And then once I've satisfied myself, we're going to fire it up and we're going to run it to see if there are any to see how it behaves, what it does. And we want to capture packets to see what its networking communications look like. This is how I test every app. If in a white box test, this is how you do it, friends. This is how you do it. This is kind of a white box test because we have a copy of the web application, right? We have a copy of the application and we're exploring it. This is a little bit of a white box test. Something like that. This is how they go in real life. If the company provides you with a copy of the application and the source code, this is my thought process. My thought process is first, I want to extract everything, look at all the files, see if there's anything that sticks out to me, understand how the app is built, what it's built in, and then I want to run it with Wireshark and see what it's doing. You did this recently, didn't you? I cannot comment on that. I'm not going to be commenting very much more on recent assessments that I have done. All right, I started Stream Raiders. The mention of headless browsers caused me to remember that Stream Raiders exists. Okay, what else do we had this open. What is this is just some more shared object files. App.asar? What is an ASAR file? Does anybody know what that is? Oh, this is the actual app. Oh, we definitely want to extract that. How do we extract that then? Excellent. We definitely want to know what an ASAR font... Not ASMR, you degenerates! How to unpack. Perfect. This is what I'm looking for. Go away, please. Awesome. All right, cool. We like this. That is interesting. I want to see what's in there. It was in options, resources, right? Resources. Okay, we'll do that. Let's paste in the command. npx. Do I have to install a node for this? Oh, nope, I can just install it. Oh no, this is the different thing. This is for NumPy. We don't want that. Is npx a node thing? What is npx? So I have to install node? Okay. So where do I get... it looks like I already have node installed. Where do I get npx from? npm install. I don't have npm even. Package, I just have to install it. Sudo apt y install npm. So we'll do that. Okay. This appears to be something of interest. It looks like, judging from the Google searching, this app.asar has is the actual application, in some kind of a zipped up format, which seems interesting. That's definitely something we're going to want to pull apart. Two megabytes per second internet on this Kali box. I think this is it's just a lot. We're installing. Apparently, npm takes a long time to install. I don't know what to tell you. Crooked Warden, thank you so much for the first time indoctrination into the cult. Welcome to the All Has Red team. Buford, thank you for the follow. Hi, me Luke. Otavio Quad, Mr. Bagonhead, thank you all for the follows. Cthulhu Fountain to you, my friend. Dusty Wade with the 3-month re-indoctrination into the cult. Welcome back to the All Has Red team. Yeah, I'm surprised that npm isn't pip. Pip is part of Python. When you install Python, you get pip. So I'm surprised that when you install Node, you don't get npm. But whatever. I'm not going to complain. I'm not a JavaScript developer. You may have been able to tell. Not really a JavaScript guy. JavaScript is a useful language. You can use it for a lot of things. But I personally just never learned it. I learned Python for a scripting language instead. Okay, so npm install, what did someone say? Tacg asar? We get permission denied. Sudo npm install tacg asar. Okay. NPX. We do have NPX now. Okay, so it's, all right, so we figured that out. App.asr, and we'll put it into extracted. Okay, that looks like it completed without errors. So let's look in here. Goody, source. We like this. Source, package.json. Let's look at this first. It's open with Kate. We see Felamos mentioned again. We already saw this file. Nothing of terrible interest there. Let's open this with Kate, index.js. Perfect. So the nice thing about JavaScript is that it is very readable. I'm not looking at Rust exactly here. This is all very reasonable. I at least can understand what's going on. todo.html. Here, see again, this app probably runs in a headless browser, so it has pages in here. Get, post. Let's just open it with Firefox, I guess. So this is what the main page of the application looks like. If you use NPX, you don't need to install ASR. You can just run the package. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a JavaScript developer. I don't know everything. We're going one step at a time. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to look at with the HTML or the CSS. Let's look at the JS. I guess we'll start with the app.js. Let's open that. My goodness.
A fine addition to my collection.
My goodness. Very, very nice. So we get some nice credentials for our troubles. Very, very nice. And a very strong password. Never gonna guess that one. Felamos. Alas. So we can immediately try to SSH in. Uh, 10.10.10.235. Alas, did not work. Hey, you guys are laughing. You guys are laughing. I can't tell you how many people pick passwords in that format. I swear to God. It is the most realistic thing in the universe. Like, so... there's always somebody in chat whenever we see a weak-ass password like this, where they're like, where people are like, Mr. Streamer, literally no one ever picked weak passwords for their stuff. I use the same password for everything, and I assure you, it is very, very strong. It is 10 characters, and there is a number and a capital letter in it. Every single time, dude. I'm telling, it's so common that to see that, like, in the real world. It is so common.
Cough, cough, Helen of Tor.
Cough, cough. She actually uses strong passwords. The passwords I know of hers are strong passwords. Alright, so we do see a credential here. It does not work for SSH. We do see that this is for Unobtainium 31337. So this appears to authenticate us to the endpoint at 31337. And let's just take all of the the JSON here. It can't hurt. Because we're probably going to be exploiting some kind of remote code execution. If I had to guess, we're going to be exploiting some kind of a remote code execution vulnerability in the server component of this application, located at port 31337. We're going to need these credentials to authenticate. But we're going to need to find some kind of remote code execution vulnerability. That's what I would assume, based on what I've seen so far. Have you ever stopped a hacking scene in a TV series and actually looked at the stuff on the screens? It's hilarious. Oh yeah, for sure. But that's normal. Understand that like hacking does not make for a terribly spectator sport, if you will. It doesn't really make for a strong spectator sport. It's very largely a cerebral thing, where all the interesting stuff is happening in the brain. Says the guy streaming it. Look, I find other ways to keep it. I find other ways to keep it interesting. Okay. Lines 6, 10, and 12 are the sketchy code. No. Well, we're seeing well, let me just take this whole thing, because it's doing a HTML put request, or an HTTP put request, which is unusual. We want to make sure we can replicate that request when the time comes. We're not done looking at this stuff. Again, we're probably going to have to find some kind of remote code execution somewhere in this application. Okay. todo.js, perhaps? We see the same credentials. And this time it's a post request. I wonder if they're trying to update it to use post requests instead of put requests. You don't see put requests very often anymore. Gar, welcome! Thank you for the raid, my friend. How was your stream? How was your stream? We're doing Unobtainium on HacktheBox, which is some kind of a JavaScript application that we're trying to find some vulnerabilities in. We did find some hard-coded credentials, but currently we are looking to see what else this shit does. Okay, we're seeing some crap. This doesn't look interesting. Let's look at this. Oh god, I hate this kind of JavaScript. Do I have to pass it into JavaScript beautifier? I hate it when JavaScript is formatted this way. Oh, Twitch. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm trying to understand, at least at a high level, on what I'm looking at here, without like trying to copy paste it into JavaScript beautifier. Mapping feather dot. This is probably not anything we need to look at. Ignore it for now. Okay, standard library. Psycho says it's a standard library. Sounds good to me. Let's ignore it. Looks like simple get request. jQuery is also a standard library. We can probably leave this as well. Check.js. Unobtainium.htb. So we're probably going to have to add sudo vim etc hosts. Let's go ahead and add that to our etc host file. We should have done that when we saw the... We should have done that when we saw you know, the first part of the application, this part. Unobtainium.HacktheBox. We should have done that. 10, 10, 10, 235. unobtainium.hackthebox. And we'll just make it just unobtainium as well. Okay. Chances are the variables won't. Yeah, Psycho says it's a standard library. Again, I'm not a Node developer, so I'm kind of just figuring shit out on the fly here. My guess is this is also the min.js is what causes that. It's the minimum length possible, which is why the formatting looks so shitty. I'm going to assume that that stuff is not stuff I need to look at. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to this. Let's try test. Wait, we added this. Did I spell it wrong? Did I spell it wrong, chat? Let me just paste it again, make sure. Paste it again and remove that. Okay, how's that gonna look now? Let's just refresh. Unable to reach unobtainium.hackthebox. Unobtainium. Yeah, I did spell it wrong, it looks like. But it still is wrong. Like, it still can't reach... Like, I should have fixed it now. Is the app just broken, I wonder? Unobtainium. Is the app just broken? Or just run the app? Okay, fine. We'll just run the app. Alright, people are saying I can run it with Node. How do I do that without installing it? Without installing it, how do I run it, chat? I mean, it should be working if I just open the HTML files, right? todo.html is just the post requests, isn't it? But it's not done yet. Here's that JavaScript library, the feather one. Browsers disallow. Okay, that would be... Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay. There's the browser. Okay, now it does work. Okay, so the file thing does appear to break it. Let's do test. Post. Message has been sent. Okay, so we're going to want to run Firefox. Or not Firefox, Wireshark. Can we do that? Can we just supply a... Never mind. You do that with files. I'm sure there's a command line option. I don't care. I'll just click on it. Okay. Wait, what is happening? What the fuck is going on? Stop. Oh, that's just Go Buster. I'm just an idiot. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. Yep, I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just pin this to the taskbar, too. There we go. All right. Capture. Let's restart. Okay. Alrighty. Now we start up the application. Forgot that Go Buster was running. Alright, so let's do some crap. We do see that traffic is appearing over here, which is good. It's pretty basic stuff up here. Message log. Post messages. We'll do Cthulhu fhtagn. To do. Okay, this is interesting. Let me take this really quick. Improve security. To do, improve security. Isn't that always the to do, chat? Developers, is that not always in your to do? So this app is clearly not done. Create administrator zone, update NodeJS API. Make the thing do the thing. Exactly. Code thing. Complete get messages, complete to-do feature, implement Google Cloud storage function? Google Cloud storage. Interesting. That feels a little bit out of place. Well, let's look at one of these post requests, I guess. Follow TCP stream. So it looks like, what, a local file inclusion, perhaps? I'm sorry, local file disclosure, because fuck Tibbs. Okay, okay, let's try doing a curl request. Let's see if we can get this going in curl. So we can curl. How do I pick a content type? Do I have to just set a header? Just tuning in. What difficulty is this box? I believe it's hard rated. Do I have to just set a header? God, curl has so much fucking documentation. Content type. Tac H. It wants us, I guess we'll just do tac H to set a header. So we have to do application JSON for the content type. Let's do single quotes. Bash does not treat single and double quotes the same. That's only Python that does that. And then tac X post. And then what's the data? Tac D. Tac D, and then we feed it JSON data. What does it look like in Wireshark? This? I want to try and get this going in curl so that we can replicate it. And then http:// unobtainium.htb 31337. Cannot post. Is this not a... It was a post request, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, we're posting to to-do. Oh. To-do? There we go. We did it. So if we do file name etc passwd, will we get a local file inclusion, perhaps? Looks like it's hanging. Nothing, huh?
What are you doing,
What?
Step Bro?
Michael! I'm testing it! I'm testing this application! I'm looking at my notes! Notes! See? I'm aware! It looks like it's just hanging. I was giving it a second. Chill! Jesus Christ. People are so impatient. Fucking chill! What are you doing, Step Bro? Fuck off. I'm just trying to look at my notes to see if there was anything. We've copied all this crap from the JSON, or from the app. I want to see what all this shit does. I'm looking to see. I'm looking at this. It looks like there are multiple APIs we can access with this. What
are you doing,
What?
Step Bro?
I'm testing it. People are so rude. It looks like it's just hanging. But if you ask for todo.txt, is there anything else in the todo.txt folder? What are you doing, Step Bro? Fuck off. Do you want to get up in front of here and figure this out? Do you guys want to get up here and figure this shit out? I didn't think so. Okay, so it looks like todo.txt is not anywhere here. So it's only on the server version of the application. Password.txt? Cred.txt, maybe? We could try guessing some files. So it looks like if the file doesn't exist, it just hangs. Password.txt, perhaps? Damn it. This is all a shot in the dark. I don't even know if there's an LFI here. Flag.txt? Yeah, maybe. Nothing. Flag.txt was a good shot. It looks like there may just not be an LFI here. I'm not sure. It just looked like that was the first thing that we could find. Like, if we had an LFI, maybe we could look for an SSH key. Index. Ooh, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Index.as is smart. Again, not oh god, chat, you're so smart. You're so smart, chat. So yeah, not a Node developer, so I don't think of this crap. Okay, we got some stuff. Goody. We got those same passwords. That's big brain, chat. That's big brain. Nice. See, this is why I can get through these boxes on stream, because that would have taken me a while to get through on my I would have thought of that eventually, but again, I'm not a developer. I probably would have moved on and tried to look for other exploitable functions in the application. But I'm glad someone thought to try like index.js or app.js. There must be a better way to show this. We could probably pipe it into JQ. Now, is it better now? It's better now. That's much more readable. That's much more readable, chat. Thank you. Much more readable. All right, we get admin, password, math, random. Ooh, password. So it's just a random number being converted to a 32-bit byte string. Yikes. So we're not going to break that. Upload? Oh no, this is for admin. This is for the admin. They did say something about finish the admin portion. Okay, here's messages. File name equals request body file name root upload. It looks like it's escaping directory. Or no, it's not. It looks like you can upload a file. Everyone's telling me different ways to get readable output here. Test folder, user source app.
A hunter must hunt.
Well, it looks like you can't do this anyway unless you're an admin. But this guy might just be an admin. I think this guy is just an admin, but it's got a crazy password that we don't have. Oh, you know what? It said something about Google Cloud Storage. Didn't it? Google Cloud Storage? Let's see what that's about. That seems a little out of place. Let's open up Firefox. If you log in as Winter 2021, we already are logged in as Winter as that. Let's take a look. You love to see it. You do love... Do you not love to see it, chat? You do love to see it when you... It just... God, it just sends a little lightning bolt straight to my penis whenever I Google something and the first thing is whatever I Googled with the word exploit after it. That's... You just love to see it, don't you, chat? Let's do Stream Raiders really fast. We're behind on that. Michael with 5 new cult initiates. Only 13337. Cyber Samurai, Redacted, Real, and Princess Vina. Welcome to the All Has Red team. You've been indoctrinated by Michael. Jiffaram with the 69 nice T-Gold biddies. Thank you so much. Dunno what goes here. Rohit Sarah Vanan. Kibsy, Kentot. CB Caparuso, thank you all for the follow, Cthulhu Fountain, to all of you on this fine day. So, vulnerable to command injection. Root.upload. Okay. We'll look at that here in a second. Let me do Stream Raiders. All right. I don't know what's happening. We're smacking some marbles around, okay? We're smacking around some marbles. As we do on this stream. Nice. Mills Gold with the most kills and Jifferam with the most assists. Really quickly before... Let's go over here and accept all my quests. I never do these stupid quests. It wants me to set battle plans. Your wish is my command. Battle plan set. We don't need plans. Okay. The Old Man with Jeff Bridges, John Lithgow. I mean, it's like an action movie or an action show, isn't it? I'm not even sure, dude. I had saw like some advertisements for that, but I don't know. I like Jeff Bridges and I like John Lithgow, but okay, so we need to... This root upload is here. And it looks like we're putting it in the file name parameter. So we can do something like this. We can do that sucker right there. True. It looks the same. Let's see if that works, I guess. So what did someone say? They said JQ dot content. It looks like it's waiting for... let's just echo. I don't think this is going to work this way, but we can try it anyways. It just seems to be hanging. The upload is a different endpoint? I don't think it is. It still is bad. How do I get it? Everyone who is making JQ work. Tac 4, Tac R. I don't know what... Yeah, thanks. Is it Tac R, you said? Oh, that actually did work. Holy shit. A miracle has occurred. Okay, alright, we did it. Good work, team. Alright. Okay, so admin is actually a different person. Okay. Okay, so we got a put request here. App.delete. Post. Yeah, we're definitely excited for the boys. We are absolutely, unquestionably excited for the boys. So we have to post to /upload, huh? And then to file name. And then this is where we're putting into the... Okay. Well, let's just get this, and let's put this into index.js, I guess. Kate index.js. Okay. Much more reasonable. Nice. Okay, let's I guess we make yet another window. And we come back over here and let's do so it wants us to, the endpoint is going to be upload. Upload. We're doing and touch Cthulhu, I guess. Thusly. And let's see what we get here. We get null. Did it work then? Let's see if we can get a ping. We don't need Wireshark anymore. We can just close this. We're probably not going to be able to see output. That's why I'm not going to try and read it. Let's do ping taxi 3 10.10.1430. And let's see if we get pings. We do not get pings. Did I do this correctly? It looks like it's correct. Remove JQ. I don't think JQ should matter. Why? Oh, because of the content. You're right. You're absolutely right. There was no content element. Or whatever you call it. Access denied. So it looks like Felomos is not an admin. It looks like Felomos is not an admin. And therefore cannot It's not that it's not an admin. Look at the user. I mean, it doesn't have this property, user.canUpload. It doesn't have that property. We're hitting this code block. If not user, or we know our user exists because we can see it up there, or user.canUpload. Yeah, so it doesn't have, yeah, so the admin user can upload. What's the difficulty of this box? It's a hard box on HacktheBox. It has a crazy random password though. So we're not going to be able to guess his password. Read file package.json. Like from here? To do. I guess if we do the to do endpoint, we can read that. To do. And the file name, you said package.json? Okay, we do some stuff. Google Cloud Storage commands. We can see if it's vulnerable, I suppose. Where does it say what version? CVE 2020, fairly recent. So what version? What version of this is vulnerable to command execution? I just want to make sure it's the right version. I do suspect this is the path. But before I go down a rabbit hole, it doesn't hurt to do a quick Google search. This has not been helpful. Google command is step 2. Oh, I'm missing a step. I guess the first step would therefore be to bypass this. To bypass this can upload thing. So there is this thing in JavaScript called parameter pollution where you can change the values of variables at runtime. I'm probably going to have to Google if it's relevant here. I know I've seen it in the past in other challenges. It's been a little while, but I know that parameter pollution is a thing. It also helps for escaping sandboxes. So it has been something I've looked into in the past. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of can I set can upload to true for Felomos. Look at the dependencies. Did I not? I just looked at them. Let's just take the JQ off here. Got body parser, express 4.16.4. Let's see if there's anything there. Where did my music go? Come back. Oh, we finally have a release date for God of War. We have to do Maticus Maximus's theme song. Will you upload the VOD on YouTube? Yes. No known vulnerabilities, okay. Lodash 4.17.4. Okay. Well, there you go. Did I not say? Did I not say prototype pollution? So what we need to do here is set the value of can upload to true for Phelomos here. Using prototype pollution. So whoever said look at the dependencies, good work there. Well done, Draco, well done. First you need prototype, and everyone, don't just flat out, I mean, I want this to be a collaborative effort, but don't just tell me as if, like, you're looking at a walkthrough and are just, like, walking me through it. Don't do that. I do want the boxes to be a collaborative effort, but the function zip object deep can be tricked into adding or modifying properties of the object prototype. These properties will be present on all objects. So is that getting used? I don't see it. Dude, I hope we get to fight the Valkyries again, because that was fucking sick in God of War 1. Zip object deep. Who's stoked to fight Thor, okay? Thick boy Thor. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, so it points out that zip object deep, and then what else is there? Defaults deep? Is that over here? So what they're doing here is they're submitting an object, a JavaScript an object, and they're setting a property. Like, in this case, the property A0 is being set to true. And then they're going to check to see if that property is present. And if so, it is vulnerable. Defaults deep. It's not there. What exactly is prototype pollution? It's modifying its... so JavaScript is object oriented. So basically what prototype pollution is it allows you it allows you to submit a constructor as an object to the application, and that allows you access to the object.prototype It's some JavaScript shit, okay? You can change properties of other objects. Is what I'm saying. Set with and set. See if set is in here. I'm looking to see if any of the vulnerable functions are present in here. Let's just see a good description of prototype pollution. Attacker is able to modify object prototype because nearly all objects in JavaScript are instances of an object because that's how object-oriented languages work. A typical object inherits properties from object. So you can modify the parent object from which all other objects are descended. Okay? So in JavaScript, you have one parent object that all other objects are all descended from. They all inherit properties from that object. So if you can set a property on object, you can change the properties of all objects, of all subsidiary objects. Does that make sense? Unless you do object.create, then there is no prototype. Okay, well sure. I'm not super hot on Node. That applies to all. No, just JavaScript. This is specific to JavaScript. Merge with. Oh, we do see merge down here. Ah, this is why the put method is being used. Okay, so it looks like that's why the put method is here. The put method is rarely used. You don't really see the put method very often. You usually see get and post requests. But the put method, it explains why the put method is here if it is designed to be intentionally vulnerable. Okay. So I'm guessing we can just feed it. How come this one doesn't have a POC? All these other ones have POCs. Okay, let's try to... We can send messages, right? I assume so. It's checking to see if we can send a message. Acquire body.message. Okay, so we're going to do... We're sending a put request to the root directory. Let's go down here. Let's just kill this so we have more space to work. A put request to root. And then we do message here. Message. And then Cthulhu fhtagn. And let's see if that works. Okay, true. So that seems to have worked. If we... I just want to verify that it did work. Let's just purposefully break it. Oh, nope. It still works. Or it still says it works. So I don't know... Okay, so it's accepting a put request. So how would we do prototype pollution? Prototype pollution, low dash, merge, POC. Demonstration, perfect. That's what I like to see. Demonstrations are good. Demonstrations mean that I don't have to fucking think. Perfect. So we're gonna do this. We like demonstrations, chat. Then we don't have to think. I hate it when it does that. POCs are valuable. Except if they're in Python 2. Proto. And then I'm guessing we have to put some JSON in here. So we don't want a string. We want to do can upload. And JSON is case sensitive, so we want to make sure... Or not, JavaScript is case sensitive, so we do want to make sure that we get can upload. We get the proper casing. Can upload is true. Okay. Now, did that work? Access denied. Only the best POCs are the ones that have zero documentation. I hate that. That drives me nuts. So we still get access denied. That could be for any number of reasons. I probably just messed up my payload here. Maybe he doesn't want these spaces. I don't think that should matter. Maybe it doesn't want those spaces, though. I love exploit. Hey, dude. Like, anything that... Stuff that I can just pull down online and that instantly works is always good for me. This is probably a string and not a prototype, I would say. Right? No, that's got to be a string. Because it's a key. Do you need both file name plus... No, we need to set this property, can upload to true, and then we do the command injection. They're two separate requests. The question is, what am I doing wrong here? I wonder if I'm just structuring my message incorrectly. Let's open Wireshark back up again. Let me just make sure that the JSON looks correct. So I feel like the easiest way to do this is just to fire up Wireshark again. Let's fire up Wireshark again. And we'll come back over to have it listen on ton 0. I just want to make sure that we saw a message. Let's go to post messages. Test. Okay. Let me take a look at this. We do see a put request right here. Follow TCP stream. So let's just copy this JSON to make sure we get it correct. That seems like the easiest way to verify that I am structuring the JSON correctly. It didn't look wrong. But any number of things I could have messed up. So we're just going to do this. Okay. Actually, that does look different. I think there's this additional property here, or additional key here. So this would be __ proto based on the POC, right? Let's look back at the POC. Let's stop the capture. We don't need it to capture anymore. Yeah, that wants to be a string, and then this wants to be a object or a property. Okay. And then we change this to can upload to true. Okay. Okay. Let's try and ping. There we go. So we just had the JSON structured incorrectly. So let's see if we can ping now. Access denied. I just... Okay. Why? Why are you doing this to me? It just worked! Aha! Aha!
Ha! Gay!
There we go. We did it. We did it. All right, let's do Stream Raiders. Okay, so we have code execution. We have a good old-fashioned RCE. Good work, chat. We did it. That was pretty interesting. I like the people who told me to check out dependencies were spot on.
Step bro, Al is stuck in the dryer again.
How is Al in the dryer? Al just got remote code execution. Al is the opposite of in the dryer. Whatever the opposite of in the dryer is, that's what Al is right now. Okay? Meister with the 2-month re-indoctrination into the cult. Welcome back. Jifferam with the 69. Nice. Take old biddies. Alan Dreen. Full love, full respect. Bundle 5. Thank you for the follows. Cthulhu Fountain to you, my friend. GoPro with 24 kills. The Madman. Alright, do we want tokens or do we want the skin? Tokens or chance of getting skin, chat? What do you think? Tokens or skin chance? We're going tokens. People didn't reply quickly enough. We're going tokens. Okay. Alright, so we do have remote code execution here. Now, we're going to have an absolute hell of bad characters. We don't quite have a shell just yet. I can anticipate we're going to have an absolute hell of bad characters with these double quotes and single quotes. So the quickest way is going to be just to convert this to base 64. And then just decode it at runtime. 1010 1430. 8443. Pull this. /bin/bash. Okay. And then we pipe that to base 64. Alright, so here's our base 64. Okay. Tech W0. There we go, to get it all in one line. We do that. And now for our actual command. Netcat tech NLVP 8443. We can probably just chain these two commands together. There seems to be something that's resetting the property. I don't know if that's a JavaScript thing or if it's a security measure put in by the creator of the box to keep people from exploiting something that had already been exploited. Echo, pipe that into base 64-D, pipe that into bash. That's how I typically like to deal with bad characters. And we get And we are root, actually. But why we're not happy about this. Why are we not happy about this, chat? I mean, like, well, yes, first of all,
Hackerman.
I'm in. But are we in really? But are we actually in? Let's have a look-see at this. What do we think this weird-ass host name means? Yeah, it's probably a Docker container. We're probably not even close to done. We may not even have user access yet. Yeah, so we are definitely in a Docker container. The Docker file is inside of the container. I'm wondering if this is mounted inside of the container, like right off the bat. This has to be a container. There's no .docker env, but this simply must be a container. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, so in root has user.txt inside of it. So we do have user.txt here. We're not root. We're not root. We're root inside of the container, but we're inside of a container. We're not root on the host. I do not believe that to be the case. I wish I hadn't closed that window up there. I very much wish I had not closed that window. Because I'm trying to... I wanted to copy that command. That's what I get for not logging my console. All right, so we have user.txt, but we are inside of a... We're almost certainly inside of some kind of container. The Docker file is inside of here, which is unusual. We can go to mount. We can run mount to see if there's anything that sticks out to us here. Is there anything? Run secrets Kubernetes. That's highly interesting. First OSCP attempt tomorrow. Any last minute advice? So use auto recon or Legion to do your initial enumeration. Start it immediately. Read the directions very carefully. Read the exam guide ahead of time and make sure you know exactly what you need to submit for proof on your boxes. Okay? Just don't fail for stupid reasons like that. Other than that, it's all you, brother. It's gonna be all you, brother. So this is probably the... So that would be why there's no .docker env. Kubernetes does not have... will not have a .docker env file in there. So we are in... Do we have Python? We do have Python. Python 3-C... So I'm just going to prepare you guys for something. It is very possible that we will not get through this box today. If we don't get through this box today, rows 16, columns 111. STTY rows 16, columns 111. I just don't want to I don't want it to turn into another... I don't want this to turn into yet another stream surfer scenario where I kept going for 6 hours because I was obsessed. I'm just going to try and avoid that. So we're going to keep the stream to a reasonable length. I'm not done yet. I'm absolutely not done yet. But we're not going to be going for 6 hours is what I'm saying. If we don't get through this box today, we will get through it on... We'll get through the rest of it on Sunday, hopefully. That plane was split. Oh, good call. Did I split it? No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, it is. Good call. Thank you. STTY rows 33, columns 111. It just wasn't a good idea to go for 6 hours last time. That's all I'm saying. All right. So, we are probably in some kind of a Kubernetes cluster. CD var. Run. See, wasn't there CD secrets? Oh, hi, honey. Are you planning on doing a crypto hacking stream? I know you've been discussing it before. Yeah, and then I had a million things happen during the month of June. I am still planning to do it at some point. But I need to finish like getting comfortable with Solidity, and I'm not quite there yet. This lady. Oh, this small princess. Look at these feet you has. Look at them. She's already been fed today. Do not believe her. She has been fed. She is lying to you. Okay, maybe this is the certificate we need. I can't remember exactly how Kubernetes does this stuff. But I find it's probably worthwhile to take note of the certificate, because remember that we could reach the kubectl endpoint. We can grab the token as well. Okay. Oh, no. I hit the wrong button there. Kubernetes is its own thing, yeah. It's been a little while. When I was a software developer, I used to work with Kubernetes. But I didn't do it from this granular of an aspect. It's going to take me a little bit to remember how to pen test Kubernetes. But Hacktrix has our back on this, so. Okay. What do I want to do from here? We can look at mount again. You see if anything is mounted inside of the pod. So with Kubernetes, you can think of Kubernetes something like Docker Swarm. It's a bunch of containers that are spun up all at once. This is for load balancing purposes. So if you spin up an application in a pod, Kubernetes is going to spin up a whole bunch of containers that are all separately running the application. And when new requests come in for that application, Kubernetes will automatically load balance between all of the containers. This is for performance, load balancing, and so on and so forth. We call them pods, and a group of pods is called a cluster. So we're probably going to need if config IPA So if you see 10.42.1.23, so we're probably going to want to do like some kind of a port scan. The easiest thing to do from here is probably just to upload the nmap binary. Let's kill Kate. Does that mean it make a group of cephalopods a cephalocluster? No, it does not. This is true. A group of cephalopods is called a fuck you. Nmap static binary GitHub. Okay. When was this? 2015? Yikes. This is much better. I don't actually know what the group of cephalopods is. How does... I just want a static binary, not a fucking... Here we go. Static binary. I don't want a Docker file. Download. Okay. Okay, so we moved... Oh, I overwrote my nmap scan. That's the one time that has ever actually happened. First time that's happened. Maybe I should start naming my scans something different. Let's cd /root which wget it should be :// 10 10 14 30 nmap. We're just getting a statically compiled binary of nmap. So this is a weird IP address to see for a container. It's a private IP address, but that's not the kind of... You usually would see like a 172.17 is usually what you see with Docker. And Kubernetes is a wrapper around Docker. Is there a 1.1? It's a /24. We do see that there is a 1.1. Is there a 1.2? Okay, 4 I in 1 ... 254. Do ping taxi 1 $10.42.1. $I. Done. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I must have fucking... Damn it. feel like I have to Google this every single time. I hate Bash's syntax when it comes to this kind of crap. I probably just took too many fucking spaces in it. Ugh. Okay, can you work, please? Thank you. This is going to take forever. I regret my life choices. Yeah, it's fine. We'll let it go for a second. We can always do an nmap scan as well. I mean, it's going to be the same thing. This is the etsysec. That will do the same thing as this. I'm just trying to see if there are any other hosts on this particular subnet. This is kind of an unusual subnet to be on in a Kubernetes cluster. Usually you're going to see 172.17 is the point I'm trying to make. And everyone's telling me, like, every time I run a command at all, the first thing that everybody does is tell me 50 ways that it could be done, that they would do it better. All right, we see .28, we see .27. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. So we see 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we see potentially 8 IP addresses. Okay. I guess we got to do this. We got to Control C every single one of these. It's going to go all the way up to 254. That's what we're here for, though. I mean, if you can learn something from it, that's fine, but I'm a big fan of quick and dirty stuff. I never claim that my code is the best code of all the code, okay? It gets the job done, though. All I wanted to see if there were any other live hosts on this subnet. It looks like there are. So nmap, TACF, 10.42.1.0/24. No, it's 1.20 to 28. So we can do like fast nmap scans here. Okay, so the host is probably the .1. Scanned ports are closed. It says the host is up. Let me just scan this host, because I know what's running on this host. At least port 3000, or 1337 is open on this host. All scanned ports are closed. What about the gateway? The gateway is usually the host. Okay, that looks normal. So normally what you'll see is 172.17.0.1. That's the more normal IP address schema for these. Host seems down, so it probably just doesn't work for this. Trying to see what other pods are present in our cluster, what services can we reach from here is primarily what we want to know. Scenario, thank you so much for the first time prime indoctrination into the cult. Welcome to the All Has Red team. Banana Gamers, Sai Koner, NG Dev, and Destruin, thank you for the follows. Cthulhu Fountain to all of you. So we do see some ports open here. These are all ports that we saw open on the host, I believe. So they're probably, most of these are probably being pushed through into the Kubernetes cluster. That's why we ended up in the container that we did. So we're probably... What port does Kubelet work on? Kubelet is the service that controls Kubernetes. All the pods can reach it. I should be able to reach it. Okay, so Kubelet is at 10.250. That's this. We saw that before. That makes sense. I guess I'm just going to have to install kubectl on my host and see if I can sudo apt search kubectl. Kubernetes client. We're going to have to see if we can interact with Kubernetes with the... Okay. Yeah, we're going to try something like that, Cave Dweller. That's definitely what we're going to try. kubectl tac insecure, I guess. HTTPS. Unobtainium. .htb 10.250 pods. Oh, you want me to curl it? We couldn't access it before. We needed a certificate, which is why I went looking for certificates in the pod. It may not allow us to do this from out here. I can't remember any of my Kubernetes stuff. We're probably just going to have to do this on Sunday because I'm going to have to review Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a whole different beast. kubectl when you kube config. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure all this out right now on stream. We're going to keep going for a little bit longer, but it's been too long since I've had to interact with Kubernetes. I know the basics. I just want to know. Okay, from the outside. If you manage to compromise a pod, how to enumerate and escalate. Perfect. Oh yeah, this makes perfect sense. What, you don't understand any of this, what's happening here? This makes perfect sense. What are you doing? Okay, go get over here! She is just like, she's just running around at top speed. I don't know what she's up to. Okay, so, obviously this makes perfect sense. You completely understand Kubernetes now. Yes, I know. Linux privilege escalation, Docker basics. I don't want to do Docker stuff. That doesn't seem to help. Kubernetes enumeration, that's what we want. We want to enumerate the pods. Okay, tokens. If you have compromised access to a machine, the user may have access to a Kubernetes platform. The token is usually located in a file pointed to by env-var kube config. Okay, let's find out what's going on there. Does not seem to be set. I'm sad you won't look up. Dude, I'm doing my best. This is Gloom. Do you want to get on your live stream and figure this out, dude? Like... Come on, dude. I'm doing my fucking best. Like, I just fucking downloaded kubectl. I know, like, I just fucking did it. Like, the problem is that it won't, I don't think it will authenticate. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to research anything that's going to work. For absolute fuck's sake. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. This is a lot to figure out on the stream, okay? This is a lot to figure out. I'm working on it. There's no .cube. Okay. Okay, so I already went looking for this. I know to look for this. So we did that. Yep, we found all of this stuff. That's good. You can find the API server inside of the environment variable kube config. Being signed by the key residing in sa.key and is validated by sa.pub. Default to... Okay. Enumeration treat sheet. You need a couple of things. A valid authentication token. Where to search for a user token and for a service account token. We have a service account token. The address, host, port of the Kubernetes API. This can usually be found in the environment variables and or the kube config file. So I guess 443. on 10.43.0.1. Probably. I'm guessing. Again, this is a whole different animal, chat. I haven't dealt with Kubernetes for a long time. I'm having to remind myself how pen testing Kubernetes goes. I'm just gonna, it's a lot to learn. So those of you who deal with Kubernetes every day and are in my chat complaining that I'm not using some tool that you definitely would use, get bent and start up your own stream and do it yourself. But first, get bent. Can we call it Kubernetes? We absolutely can. It's real easy to sit in chat and be like, well, I would do it this way. Mr. Streamer is an idiot. Well, then start your own stream and show me how smart you are, dude. It's hard learning all this crap on stream in front of a bunch of people. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry. I'm not giving up, but it's gonna take it's gonna take some time to figure out. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. It's gonna take a little bit to figure out. We need to enumerate the Kubernetes environment. That's what I want to do right now. So we do have the CACRT. Let's get this. This will be easier. I know there are ways, and I've even done it with, like, cat before, but I'm just going to do it this way. Just to make my life a little bit easier in one small regard. Move. I want to download those certificate files, those service account files to my local machine. Hey, brother, been away for a bit. Need to take a step back and chill. Yeah, burnout's a real thing. That's great, the Hazy Cracker. It's good to have you back. It was var run secrets. Kubernetes. Service account. And 10.14.30. We'll do port 18110. ca.crt. We have to get to a point where I can interact with Kubelet. Did it get the file? Okay, it did work. Okay. And now we'll do token. Yeah. The key here is to get access to be able to interact with Kubelet. That's what we're trying to do here. namespace. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have namespace. It's just default. We have token, and we have c8.crt. Okay, so we got all those files. So let's try and do what Hacktrix is doing here. Do we have to do this from inside of the fucking server? Which curl? Good. Okay. Alright, so we gotta do it from inside of the pod. Fine. Okay. So export service account. OA Labs Live. Welcome. Returning the raid, I see. We're trying to hack Kubernetes right now. Doing a little bit of learning, a little bit of molding. Chat's being as annoying as always when I have to tackle something I haven't done every single day. Like, you don't see Kubernetes environments too often. Not in my line of work, anyways. You do see them. It's just every time, and I do understand at a high level how Kubernetes works, but I just have to remind myself how it works. I just have to remind myself exactly how to pen test it and enumerate it. So that's what we're learning right now. Thanks for the raid again. We've got the token. Okay. Let's try this. See if we can... And then it has me doing the dollar $API server, I guess. Let's do, I guess... and then dollar $API server. Forbidden. Well, we still get the 403 forbidden. Well, we are a bunch of degens. We are definitely a bunch of degens. That is true. I was trying to gauge the difficulty curve versus OSCP. Oh, this is way harder than you'd expect to see on OSCP. Caleb's live, thank you again. Or OA Labs live, thank you so much for the raid. EC does code and Sicario Call. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, I realize it's an authenticate. Yeah, thanks. I realize it's an authentication issue. I realize that. Thanks. I mean, the token seems to work. Unless it wants me to reach out to a different API server. This seems to be incorrect. Like, this curl command is incorrect. Well, it's not. It wants me to... The problem is that it doesn't show me an actual curl command. It just has me set up a fucking alias. And then, what do I do then? You need the backslashes? No, you don't. It's only in... There's an extra set of quotes here. I took those quotes away. I'm just trying to do the curl command. I'm not trying to set an alias. Well, this doesn't really do me any good, does it? Because... Is there a kubectl static binary, I wonder? Okay, I think this is what I want. Let's do this, I guess. It'll be easier with kubectl than curl. Okay, thank God. Okay, they gave me the actual binary. That's going to make things a lot easier. Let's cd back to root. wget http:// 10 10 14 30 kubectl. Okay, so we're pulling kubectl down, and then we're going to see if now we can do it. Look at cron jobs. I mean... I want to enumerate. This is a Kubernetes box. I want to do Kubernetes enumeration. I can't do everything all at once. We're already root. I don't know what you think looking at cron jobs is going to accomplish. I don't know what you think looking at cron jobs is going to accomplish. Yeah, we could get lucky and there could be something, but it seems to me that it's a higher priority to enumerate the Kubernetes environment first. We're inside of a Kubernetes pod. We want to enumerate the environment. My main focus is learning more Windows boxes. There's plenty of Windows boxes on HacktheBox and TryHackMe to test your metal against. God, kubectl is a large binary. Pretty sure it deletes that binary? Well, that's non-standard then. Then I'll just change the name of it. Who cares? kubectl. I think you can run get pods. Forbidden. So we get the same problem. Alright, what are some commands that we can run? Kubectl cheat sheet. Where was that at? Official kubectl cheat sheet. kubectl config view. Okay, we're getting some stuff. I mean, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything about clusters. I mean, we're doing this from inside of the pod. We shouldn't have authentication issues. Okay, kubectl get services. We'll start with these get commands. These commands get information from kubectl. Or from the Kubernetes API. Get services. Okay. Nothing there. Get pods. Get services. Get events. Get nodes. Nothing. Okay, this cheat sheet is not very good. I mean, I guess we could just try running all of these. I was just trying to avoid that. Are we ever getting anything other than forbidden from this crap? Get deployment. Nothing. Just collaborating? No, that's all good. Collaboration is good. I stopped looking at chat when people were like, I can't believe you're not using this tool. It's the perfect tool. And it's some fucking crap I've never heard of. I don't care, dude. I'm trying to learn here. I'm not trying to follow chat's walkthrough of the box. I don't care if you've read a walkthrough and you know what's going on. I don't care. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to learn. Can we do namespaces, I wonder? Oh my god, we get something that's not... Okay. We do get something. Dev? So we're in the default names. Okay, finally... Finally, we can get something. Finally, we've got something. Okay? We get something from... We know authentication is working. Spectacular. Okay. So that dev namespace seems quite interesting. Can we get pods from a certain... I want to check out this dev namespace. Can we just, like, select a... Get pods all namespaces. Namespace equals dev get pods. That did not work. I don't know why I thought it would. Because get pods, presumably in the namespace default. No, wait, this one didn't work. This did not work. It's still looking for namespace default. It didn't work. I wish I remembered how to use kubectl. Okay, let's just look at the help. I want to see the pods in that particular namespace if I can. We can't see the pods in our own namespace, but that's the only other namespace that sticks out to me. So, can I see the pods in that namespace, I'm wondering? It's tac namespace? It does that not according to the help. Okay, apparently the help is just incorrect. Great. Thanks. Thanks, kubectl. Okay, we have some pods. We have some pods. Dev node. We do have some pods running here. These are all containers. Maybe one of them is an admin one? I don't know. I don't know what any of them are going to be. Like, can we get information on this pod? Get pod. Tac namespace, dev. And then can I just paste the name, I wonder? Okay, so that gives me specifically the information on that. I want all information on a particular pod. Period delimited tree. Do we have to do JSON output, I wonder? Maybe it wants me to do JSON output. Tac O JSON. I don't know why the output type. Okay, that gives me a lot more information. Okay. Good. Information. Information is occurring. That's what we need. We need information. So what does this tell us? This must be just another copy of the same one we're running inside. It's just in a different namespace. It's got the user flag in it and everything. Can we see, like, where it's running from? Or what IP address it's running at? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, progress. Alright, so here's where we're at. We can see another pod in another namespace, and that's the dev namespace. And we can see what IP address it's sitting at. I guess we can just nmap scan it and see what we're dealing with there. Nmap. Let's try and scan this pod. This pod, if we can compromise this other pod, we've laterally moved to that other pod. Which is useful because it's in a different namespace and might have different permissions. Let's do TACP TAC on this. TAC T5 so it doesn't take 50 minutes. See if we can, what ports we can see open here. That pod's in a different namespace and may have different permissions. 3,000. Okay, so now we need chisel. Okay, let's pull down chisel. Oh, yeah, let's do Stream Raiders as well really quick. One thing I've learned is that I have a lot to learn about Kubernetes. Again, it's a whole fucking animal, dude. I know the basics of how it works, but it's been a long time since I've had to operate with it, so I'm just having to remind myself how to do everything. Jifferam with 20 kills and Millscold with 7 assists. What is Stream Raiders? It's just a silly game that we play. It's just a silly game that we play to keep the levity in chat, so we're not constantly. It helps just rest your brain for a second and look at something else. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have Chisel here. Let's get Chisel going here. Chisel port forward. I always forget the syntax. Okay, so we're starting up Chisel here. Go back over here, chmod plus x Chisel. We're gonna make a socks. Let's just do the reverse port forward. Ten 1430. Port 18110. Reverse port 3000 to 3000. Okay, we're connected. So now if we browse to localhost port 3000, is this just the same application? Is this the same app? It says Cthulhu, fhtagn, and everything. This is the same application, I think. Isn't it? Am I wrong? These are all the messages that I've sent. I think. It creates multiple pods. Yeah, I understand how Kubernetes works. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I do understand how Kubernetes works. What I'm struggling with is remembering specifics. One problem I'm going to have here is I did not save the curl commands that I was doing. Hopefully that's correct. I should have made a note of the curl commands that I was making. You chiseled to localhost instead of other pod IP? Yeah, I'm creating a tunnel. I'm creating a tunnel so I can chisel through the tunnel. Or I'm creating a tunnel with chisel so I can curl through the tunnel. Tac X put. Tac D, and the data is going to be... I did mark down the data. Kind of. Text. This is another test. And then it's http://localhost port 3000. Because we got to go through the tunnel. And we get okay. Okay, so this is the same thing. So we should be able to... We can do the prototype pollution, and then we can do the file upload. The problem is that I don't remember the exact things we use. This was for the prototype pollution. Proto. And then this one was...
Hey, listen!
Yes, what? Yes, Owen codes, what? Oh, it looks like people are reminding me. Can upload equals true. Thank you. Yep, I know. I should have written it down. This time I'll make sure to write it down. Can upload true. Okay, we do that. And then we should be able to do the remote code execution now. So what was the remote code execution one? Thank you, Suzalik. I will put those commands in my notes. Hopefully they are correct. I'm kind of just trusting you. They look correct. Okay. So we have to do to the /upload endpoint this time. That one exists, doesn't it? Cannot get upload. Okay, perfect. Upload. It's expecting a post request. Content type is JSON. It gives me the authentication. And then its file name, instead of this here, it's just a string. And ping 1010 1430. We'll do taxi 3. to make sure it doesn't just keep pinging forever. Linux will just keep pinging forever if you don't give it a count. Windows will do it 4 times by default. Okay, let's come back down here. Sudo tcp dump. Okay, we're going to a specific pod this time, so I think the parameter pollution should work. Last time we got load balanced, and I think it didn't work. Does not seem to have worked. Did I mess something up? Did he ever play LOL? No, I can't get my brother to do it, dude. He keeps giving me the runaround. He keeps giving me the runaround. Blame him. I keep saying we need to do it. He keeps giving me the runaround. I'm not the holdup here. I'll reach out to him again. Go into his Discord and harass him. Oh, there we go. Good call. Thank you. File name. That's the key. So let's get a nice little reverse shell. We can kill this. Alright, so let's get a reverse shell, and we will have laterally moved to a different part of the to a different pod. And since it's in a different namespace, it may have different permissions, which are interesting to us. That's all I can think of to do right now. I don't see why there would be a whole different namespace if I wasn't supposed to pivot into it. That seems reasonable from a CTF standpoint. Base 64. Tac W0. Okay. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I want to maintain my terminal history. No, let's do it over here. I changed my mind. Let's do it that way. Let's do it 8444, and we'll take this. And we'll smack this right in here. Pipe that into base 64-D. Pipe that into bash. Okay. Did we get a callback? We did. Cool. So now we are in a different pod. It looks the same, but we are in a different pod. It's the same pod. Did I forget to reach out to localhost? This is the same pod. Or unless it's being synced. Am I in the same pod, chat? Yeah, this is the same fucking pod. How am I in the same pod? Hang on. Maybe I set up the tunnel incorrectly. Did I set up the tunnel incorrectly, maybe? Let's check. Oh, I'm doing localhost. I'm just an idiot. Chat, why don't you fucking stop me? I think someone in chat did try to stop me. Good call. That person was trying to save me from myself. The rest of you all suck. Okay? I set up the tunnel wrong. So everything I just did was probably invalid. Everything I just did is probably invalid. I don't know why I thought it was that one. It's 449 for sure. There we go. So, literally everything I did was probably invalid just now. I mean, actually, that's not true. That is not true. That is not true. That's not true. We nmap scanned the correct IP address, okay? We nmap scanned the correct IP address. I just tunneled to the wrong IP address. So, we'll still just have to do the same thing. We'll literally just have to hit up arrows. I just need to properly... What's the IP address again? I just need to make sure that I use the correct IP address this time. My bad. My bad. There we go. That's what I get for trying to move fast. Okay, there we go. Literally, we just hit up arrows. What are you doing step broing me? Like this. We get okay, true. Let's exit out. Snetcat again. Go back. And there we go. Now we're definitely in a different one because the pod name is different. There you go. And it says dev node. There we go. What are you doing, step bro me?
Up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, smacks Kubernetes. Boom hackerman, I'm in.
And bash. STTY raw minus echo. Export term equals X term. So I just tunneled to the wrong pod, but literally it was easy to fix. I just had to do the tunnel properly. Little bit of silliness. Now we do see all of our stuff here, but we're definitely in a different pod. One of the things Kubernetes does is it syncs up all of your stuff, but it syncs up all the pods to make sure that they're all identical. So if we put pods in one, if we put stuff in one pod, Kubelet will move them to the other pod. Does that make sense? We'll copy them to the other pod. We do still have a user.txt. We're definitely in a different one here. God damn it. Great. Broke my terminal. Rows 33, columns 111. There we go. It fixes it. Yeah, this is a different token. This is a different token because the last one ended in G because it said Groot. This is a different token, so we're definitely in a different pod. We also have a bash history here. What's going on with that? Yeah, so we do have a bash history. Okay, progress. We have kubectl. Get pods? Can we get pods from here? No. Cannot list resources. Okay. What did we do last time? kubectl get namespaces? Now we can't even get namespaces. So we've actually got less permissions. So that's good. We can't even get we have less permissions. That's excellent. CTL, get fucked. I'm gonna have to agree. Get nodes, perhaps? There's got to be something we can get from here that we haven't been able to get. Nope. Get services? There's got to be something here we haven't been able to see. Or maybe something is mounted, like a Docker container. Get deployment? Nope. What do you get if you decode the token? It's probably just binary data. Those tokens are all unique for every pod. Those tokens are how the pod communicates with kubelet. Get pods, get services. What have we tried? Describe pods? Nope. Any of these commands we didn't run. Get secret? Nope, that's nothing. Get events? If it's none of these, then there must be something in this pod that matters. What do you get if you decode the token? There is data in it, like usernames and words and stuff. Oh, is there? I thought it was just binary data. Let's find out. Let's see what's in the token. Cat token. Base 64-D. Oh, it's a JWT is what it is. This is a JWT. A JSON web token. This is a JSON web token. That would be why there's no equal signs at the end, but you can see periods in here. Yeah, it's a JSON web token. So that explains why they're used in HTTP requests as authorization. Yeah, it's a JWT. So, well, last time we got the namespaces. What did we get? Let's go back to our previous one. Let me just set that as my... There we go. And we got names... Let me look at the namespaces. Again. Okay. So we're querying the dev namespace by default. We couldn't query our own namespace in this pod either, but we could query this one. I guess cube system makes the most sense to take a look at. Can we do like get pods attack n cube system? This is going to take a long time, isn't it? We might just want to stop here. Nope. Get deployment. There's no other ones that stick out to me, so I'm just going with the one that has the highest permissions. Get services. No. Get secrets. Holy shit! What is what am I looking at? What is this? Ubuntu node password. Wait a minute, I want that. Unobtainium node pass. Wait, I want those. How do I retrieve? There was a get secret here. I think you just won. Well, that's fortunate because, I mean, in this one we couldn't read our own namespace, but we could read this one. This is the only other one that's non-standard. So We tried the I guess we could have started reading from default. That's maybe where we should have started first. But if we're not going to this one stuck out because it's non-standard. We might as well look at the one with highest permissions first, right? Okay, let's try. It looks like this Ubuntu node password seems interesting. So let's find out what that is. kubectl get secret. Tac, and we add the tac n. I don't know if it matters if I put this before or after. Tac n cube system. Do we have to do output JSON again to actually see it? Okay, something. This is base 64. God damn it, every time I'm about to stop, we find something else. I was just about to stop. If we didn't get anything from Cube System... This is just a hash. This is just a hash. Can we crack this? Nope. It looks like a hash, doesn't it? Am I wrong? It's definitely a hash. This has got to be a Ubuntu hash. This is like an Etsy shadow hash. Right? What do you guys think? I guess we can go to hash, This has got to just be a hash. We can go to hashes.org, I guess. I think we may just have to... If this hash doesn't bear fruit, we're just going to stop here. I don't want this to become another 7-hour stream. Is it hashes.com? What is it? Okay, here we go. I want a hash type checker. Hash identifier. Does... The $1 is weird. The $1 is weird. But this looks like a Ubuntu hash. Like, if I... Cat Etsy shadow? There's probably not going to be any in here. But... Yeah, there's nothing in there. And I'm not going to show my own fucking shadow. It's not SHA-256, it looks like. $6 is SHA-256. I can't do it that way. I have to go to Google first. Yeah. This has got to be a hash. Yeah, $1 indicates a hash type. SHA-256 is $6. $1 is MD5, it seems. But it looks like a hash, other than that. Can we change it to $1? No. All right, we're gonna call it there. Okay. I'll add a root. Oh, God. I'll do it one more time. Hang on. Root : It's nothing. Could not identify. I'm not going any further today. I'm not gonna go sifting through the secrets right now. I don't want this to be another 6-hour stream. I can't let it be another 6-hour stream. We're coming up on 4 hours already. Does anybody have any questions about what we covered today? I'm sure everyone understands Kubernetes now perfectly, and there were no issues, right? Dreamcatcher, I'm not trying any harder for today. I have to get off. Your mom is demanding. Your mom is insisting that I come back to bed immediately. I feel like this was a rabbit hole. I don't think it's a rabbit hole. We can read the secrets. Can we read the secrets from the other one? Let me check the other pod. Hang on. Get secrets. If I can read the secrets from Cube System. No, you cannot. No, you can't read the secrets from Cube System as the other pod. So we do have permissions in this pod that we didn't have in the other pod. This is not a rabbit hole. I think maybe that the password is a rabbit hole. The password hash may be a rabbit hole. But I don't think that the secrets are a rabbit hole. There probably are other secrets that are interesting, worth looking at. All right, so let's do Stream Raiders really quick. Sorry we didn't get through the box. We will finish it hopefully on Sunday. We will do the rest of the box on Sunday. Don't tell me what to do, CyberShare. Don't just tell me what to do like you read a walkthrough. I encourage collaboration, not just telling me what to do based on a walkthrough. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Okay? We're gonna get there. Yeah, I get that, CyberShare. I appreciate it. I'm certified Cube. I appreciate that. I'm not the best at pen testing Kubernetes. It's definitely an area that I need to be more familiar with. I just don't see it too often with my clients. My clients don't often have me pen testing Kubernetes environments. Let's put it that way. Alrighty. We'll start another one. I'm glad you enjoyed it, CyberShare. Thanks for being here. You need to penetrate the security. Oh, thank you, Barney of the Rubble. I appreciate that. That does help out. That does help out. Okay, let's look at... Again, keep in mind, you're seeing the box as... like, you're seeing me learning it in real time. And you guys can help me learn it. I just prefer if you just don't just blatantly tell me what the answers are. That's all. Like, don't be reading a walkthrough is what I'm trying to say. And telling me what to do. Let's see. Who is streaming? Is anyone streaming? No one I'm following is streaming. I am the only one streaming. Oh my gosh. Who are we actually going to raid then? Who are we raiding? Let's just choose someone from Science and Technology. Pick someone new. Anyone doing security stuff? The answer is to fucking try. I get that the answer is to fucking try harder. We're gonna try harder. I'm not giving up out of frustration. I just don't want it to go for another 6-hour stream. The last time I got hit with a hard box like this, I streamed for 6 straight hours because I was obsessed. I just don't want that to happen again. I have other things that I want to do tonight. That's all. God, nobody is streaming. This is the Thursday of nobody streaming. God damn it. I told you to do monitors? Okay, well, the point is that I let chat choose, okay? Chat selected this one.
Too far away.
Alright, who do you guys want me to raid? Who are we raiding? Oh, CM Griffing is Lady Galaga? Painting a Cthulhu thing? Let's take a look-see. Painting Cthulhu Seascape. Dude, that's sick. Okay, well, we're rating her then. That's awesome. Alright. Alright, bit of an unusual raid tonight, but go give her a lot of love, okay? She's only got 20 viewers. Bring her a lot of love in chat. The thing that she's painting looks amazing already, so, bring her happy vibes, okay? Alhaz Ross is sending you, okay? Happy. We'll be back on Sunday for Fun Day Sunday. We will be finishing up. On Fun Day Sunday, we'll be finishing up this box and potentially doing another box. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, go to bed tonight knowing a little bit more than you did yesterday. Jifram, thanks you all so much for the 69 Tiggle biddies. Cyphertext, C plus Duck, and Mr. Little Tula, thank you for the follows. Yeah, I'll see you guys again when the stars are right. Have a good night, day, or whatever time it is wherever you are. Stay safe. Love you all.